everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the 20th anniversary panel. We made it. We made it to 20 years.
Yeah.
We did this.
A lot of you said we couldn't do it, but we're here to shut you up.
Yeah. I remember being at Anime Expo 2006. That was our first panel.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm sorry. That was the second panel we ever did.
Really?
The first one was Anime Los Angeles that same year. And I never thought about doing anything like that. And then someone was like, yo, I think they need guests. You want to just do a panel? I was like, sure. I just remember not knowing what to do. Like we had an intro. There's one constant that's happened over the years is we had an intro where we like danced to, I think it was
Baptasia?
No, it was y'all ready for this? Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah.
That song was brand new at the time.
Yeah. It's 20 years ago.
All I remember is dancing to that and then not knowing what to do, and then I think someone threw Cheetos at me or something. I don't know. I don't remember even showing any videos. Anyway.
And now we don't go to ALA, so welcome to the Anime Expo.
Yeah. This is still one of my favorite ones to do, favorite shows to do. So thank you guys all for coming. I'm very excited. Derek is not with us today. I'm very sad about that.
No, he showed up.
Yeah, I brought him.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't even look at it. What are you wearing?
Yeah, do you want to talk about our costumes?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah.
Do you want me to go first and start talking about it?
I mean, yeah. We broke the ice.
Okay. I am everyone's favorite YouTuber, Sean Chatfield.
I'll go next. Kids today, well, stand up, sorry. Kids today, they don't appreciate the toys that the elves make. Analog toys, wooden toys, this is all bullshit. Kids want to go digital. So I'm now loading Christmas cheer. I am Santa.exe. Whoa! Is this glowing? Is it glowing?
No.
Now?
Is that piece bondable? That disc? Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Are you to create the perfect toy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Garrett.
Yeah, fresh out the Spider-Verse, I'm your friendly neighborhood Saiyaman.
I think that's also a constant for Anime Expo for the past, how many years is that?
Since the first, the first one, yeah, I think it was 06. I think it was summer of 06.
Is that,
oh my gosh, is this 17 years?
17. We've worn costumes every panel.
Even the very first one, I should have brought photos of that. I remember wearing our Frogger costume that we had, but I didn't wear the frog head because that was sweaty. But I wore a green jumpsuit, and I think I painted my eyes green too, but I don't know what I was. I was like Frogman or something, I don't know.
Nah, it sucked.
We're better at names.
We've gotten better now.
Yeah, we've gotten so much more clever.
Dude, can I be honest with everybody? This is gonna shock you. This was not my original costume. I know.
What?
Yeah, no, I made this up at the booth 15 minutes before we came up here. I had a whole fucking bit, you guys. I had an amazing costume. It was like a goth, looked really cool. I was gonna put makeup on.
I'm offended.
I had a top hat and the goggles, and I was gonna be everyone's favorite font, Franklin Gothic. And I left that costume bag in my other car. But I'm so happy to be America's favorite dad, Sean Chatfield. So it's fine.
We're charging you for the loss of a shower curtain. We can't sell them.
Yeah, we are. These are on sale if you want to buy a shower curtain.
You want to step up, ask anything, and yeah. I like it. They asked for permission as soon as he stood up. It was just like, may I? That was very polite. Thank you. No, none of the rest of you didn't ask permission. So that's what I'm getting at now.
Hello.
Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you okay?
Got it. been 17 years since the last Mega64 anime music video.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow will be 17 years.
Oh my god.
Wow.
The world needs more Mega64 anime music videos. If you don't know, the first one featured filming on screen on a PSP, a portable DVD player, VHS, Dragon Ball Z,
The manga,
set to, and the manga, set to bodies, Dragon Fool's bodies. Wasn't accepted into that year's anime music video contest. They showed it then.
We were
on
robbed.
that panel. I was there. We needed more.
I remember
Yeah.
you being there with, I remember seeing you and your dad
And my brother.
and your brother. Yeah.
You really remember that?
They were front row. I do remember. I don't remember shit. I remember that for some
You do?
reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, anyways.
Yeah, what would be a good AMV to do now? Like, how could, okay, that one, you know, we kind of revolutionized the anime music video by like you said, filming the TV, filming pages of a manga, filming Dragon Ball off of a iPod video. So I'm just wondering what's the next generation of that? Like, what's that? Okay. What I'm thinking, like, how to execute it though, like maybe like the first VR AMV.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could just like play, and we could hype it up. This, okay, I shouldn't be giving this away this idea because we'll do this next year. Is we say it's in VR and we hype it up the whole panel, and then we show it and it's in a VR headset, and I'm just like jamming the camera. That's what we'll do.
That's pretty good.
Okay, next year when you see that, you'll know where this started.
That's a good one. Been a fan, my brothers and family's really big fan of yours, and I remember the Sexy64 original shirts were like super clean, like really nice, and I've never seen you sell it since.
Yeah.
And I really want one, so that's my question. When are you gonna
Oh, okay.
re-release the Sexy64? The blue one.
Yeah, the blue one. Believe it or not, we haven't got a lot of requests for that one.
We should do it for like a 64-hour special or something.
Maybe.
Bring it back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
why
do
not?
that.
Okay, well, it's on the list. We'll do it.
Okay.
Is there any video, like public gaming center video that you've done that you've regretted after filming it?
Videos that we regretted after filming?
Yeah.
Regretted.
I feel like there's a whole. For me, looking back at some of our older videos, I do. I'm like, oh man, what are we doing? I was like, an 18-year-old kid being an asshole, and now I'm like, oh, I thought it was so funny back then, but now I'm like, I would hate myself if I saw it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Nothing too crazy, I don't think.
Yeah, there. You know, we did that Prince of Persia video where it was like throwing sand and we would rewind time.
Yeah.
And we made it look like he got hit by a car. and then his brother gets out of the car and throws the sands of time, and then they act it out in reverse. Like he backs up the car and Sean's going over it.
Yeah.
But there was a family like, oh my God, 911, like trying to help him. And at the time, in the moment, it was like, we got the funniest footage. And then, you know, then you upload it and it's like, we never want to like give anyone a bad day. You know, we always think it's just funnier when it's just like, oh, what a weird experience. Okay, and then moving on. But that was one, I remember uploading it and then going like, oh yeah, that's you know, they were actually concerned, you know. Like, there's a few of those kind of things.
There's a kid who was really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's not just what a weird guy. It's like, oh, I thought you were hurt. You know, it's like, I don't know. That's the one I can think of.
Yeah.
I keep hitting the mic with this helmet. I'm sorry. Sorry, you have to hear that.
Hello.
So this is kind of the last question. So a lot of your video game series, you have get into a lot of the spicy situations when you're like throwing a hat at a random stranger or sneaking behind somebody dressed as Assassin's Creed. I was curious, what was like the worst kind of consequence that happened in real life after that, where like cops chasing you down, or you almost got into like a fist fight or something like that?
You know, I feel like we can pretty much diffuse the situation pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing anything illegal, we're just being annoying, you know?
Yeah. Really, you brought up the Assassin's Creed one. The only one where it felt like, ooh, maybe that, you know, like typically if there's any consequences of a video, it's within 30 seconds it's dealt with, you know, like we're there and security comes, or you know, like the police a couple times. But then after an hour, we move on and it's fine. But there was, when we did that Assassin's Creed video, it was later, I was getting emails from the swap meet that we shot that at, and they were just like, what are you doing in our swap meet? We were like, what you know, we know, we see the millions of views you're getting, and look what what's going on with the guests, you're confusing them, you're doing, like that was the only time where it was like kind of after the fact, it's like, oh, maybe we really upset somebody. And then I kept reading the email and they were like, what I don't understand is, why don't you show our sign and tell people to come to the swap meet? I was like, oh, okay, we'll do that. And so then when we did our Fallout video, it was like, could we do that in your swap meet? He's like, yeah, I'll set you up with a booth. You can have all your gear there. Yeah. He's like, oh, you could pretend to have put stuff in the booth and then like pretend to steal it or something. Like they were like in on it. It was like, oh yeah, this rules. So that was the only time it felt like, oh, maybe, you know, we could have pissed them off, but you know, I don't know. Like, we try to be pretty amicable, pretty friendly, and
there's once we filmed a Dig Dug video. And we were just making a shitload of noise in a library, which isn't, again, illegal. But it's like, man, there's like one rule with this place. They're so nice. Yeah. And they're just like, take all the books you want a movie, no worries, you know?
Yeah.
What's it cost you? It's on us, you know, whatever. And we're just gonna, fuck dude, so that was the one time where it's like, I don't wanna be allowed in the library again.
That's one of those things I'll just say for myself that I couldn't understand when we started. I was just like, guys, supposed to be quiet at a library, but you're not quiet equals funny. That's it. And now, you know, I look at that and I'm just like, what a dick. You know? But, you know.
We've grown up.
It is what it is, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hey.
So in 90 Yard Return, that documentary you all did,
oh yeah.
Marco accidentally plays Gary Goldsman's Numa Numa, right in front of Fumito Ueda. Marco claimed to be incredibly embarrassed and wanted to die. For the other panelists, are there any other big time moments where you felt embarrassed that did not make it in front of the camera?
If you can't think of one, I know yours already.
Go ahead.
Would you like me to tell you your most embarrassing? Yeah. I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But it was during Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. They would put us up in because we would like show our videos at their award show and stuff. And so they would they would like book a hotel for us so we could stay there. So it was like, okay, cool. They would always book us in the one that all the game developers would meet at in the lobby. So all the time you'd walk through the lobby, it's like, oh my gosh, I know who that is. Oh my gosh, you know. And so then you just forget because you've been staying there a week. So you and I think Kevin, Kevin?
Yeah, my other friend Kevin.
Yeah, different Kevin. But went to just go get they got beer and Doritos. Literally that. They're just in board shorts and a tank top because we were going to the pool. And so they came in like that, wet hair just in board shorts with Doritos. And then I think it was Hideo Kojima and I think Suda51.
Yeah.
Were both like, oh, Mega64, hello,
they
hey.
Me down. And they were just like, hey, come here. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I just remember you guys came up from the room just like, damn, that was not good timing on that.
Well, it was also embarrassing because my friend Kevin, who I love, but he doesn't play video games that much. I mean, he does, but he doesn't know, so after he's like, who is that? I'm like, you have no idea. He is.
And then didn't you also have a Tony Hawk incident?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Really quick, I'll tell this story.
Yeah, that's good too.
Same hotel, and I'm in the elevator, and we're gonna go down and film, but we haven't eaten all day. So I just have those, those peanut butter crackers, the crackers, the peanut butter in the middle, 6-pack, whatever. I ate I put 3 in my mouth at once, just because I'm just trying to get food in me before we go.
Yeah.
I'm and by myself, and in the doors open, and it's Tony Hawk, and me, So I know it's Tony Hawk. I love Tony Hawk, but I'm like, I can't. What am I gonna do? So I'm just sitting there, and then it's quiet, and then I had to cough. And so I cough, and a cloud of cracker dust throughout the elevator, covering Tony Hawk.
It smelled like peanut butter.
Yeah, it was just you couldn't avoid it. It was a cloud of cracker dust. And the doors open and he just walked out and I was like, and they Wait a minute, that fucking sucks, guys. I just made an ass of myself.
Mine's real quick. They're always caught on camera, but whenever they surprise me with a remember off, it's like you can see it in my face the instant like I'm not gonna remember guys' names that like I worked with in the industry, and that's usually what it is. It's like who flew us out and paid for your hotel, and I'm like. Was it Jeremy? I can never.
He's bringing up hyper-specific things, but also we asked your friend's birthday, and you don't know it.
Rachel's maiden name. I couldn't remember.
Hey, Garrett, when is Sean's birthday?
When's my birthday?
Fuck you! It's in my phone, so I don't have to remember.
It wasn't too long ago.
I go to look at your Twitter that day and the fucking balloons explode. It's automated for me now.
It was in the last 3 weeks.
Well, it was obviously in June.
You got that? Okay. Then you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be here all day if we try to figure it out. So anyway, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How are we time?
7 minutes.
One of my questions I want to say is, was there ever a video that you had in mind in the past 20 years that like you guys couldn't do?
Yeah. There's one in particular, I'm just going to say what the video is because I don't think we're never going to film this. We've had for a while the funniest idea was to get a video with Dan Paladin.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yes.
From Alien Hominid, yeah. We wanted to do a video where it was him and there was just a whole miscommunication that he had cats and it was, he kept getting booked on shows and it was Dan's cats. People thought they were saying dance cats. And
this is an idea from like 15 years ago.
He was booked and it was, the whole idea was like, Dan is amazing dancing cats. And it's like, no, they're not. No, they're just cats. And
They're not dance cats.
And then remember the idea was have a cat just laying there with lights flashing, like, here we go! It's the dumbest idea, but that was one that we never filmed, but I love that idea.
That was written on the whiteboard in our old studio for like 6 years.
Yeah, dance cats.
We were gonna do that a few times as like an April Fool's video. Like, guys, we have our most mind-blowing video coming out next week, and then April 1st it would be Dan's cats? Like, what? Yeah, we talked about that for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't just film that.
I don't know. You know, it's not too late.
We'd rather talk about it for a decade and a half. There was one we couldn't do. This was, so in 2011, we did this video for Kojima's thing, the transfer ring. Does anyone remember that? He had a thing where he wanted to transfer saves from console to portable. And so we did a promotional thing for that, but the original concept for it was different. Originally, Hideo was going to be more involved, and then he couldn't be for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on at the time, but he actually suggested he wanted to do like a signing at an event and stage a kidnapping.
Yeah.
Like, because he knew we did stuff in public, so we were pitching some kind of softball stuff. It's like, oh, you know, if he's involved, we don't want to take up too much of his time. And then he would respond just like, no, what if I do a signing at this event? You guys are in ski masks. You rip me out of the event. Like we'll do this at a bookstore, and it'll be great. It was like, dude, okay, all right, let's go. And then there we were invited to come up. Hey, come up to Konami offices and let's talk about this. Okay, so we went there. Hideo was not there. He was in Japan. We were in the LA Konami office, and it was just a boardroom full of Japanese executives at Konami, all looking at us why we can't do this. It's like, this is not. You know what would happen? Like, this is not possible. It's like. Hideo was the one who wanted to do this.
It wasn't my idea.
I didn't want to do this. But then, I remember it was kind of like the room shifted. Like, well, we're obviously not going to do it. And I stuck with it. I was like, no, I think we should kidnap him. And I was like, I mean, if you want this on every website on the planet, we should kidnap him. So I stuck with it for a while, and I think Hideo's one of his producers was in the room kind of backing that up too, but it was just the logistics were like, we'll never get this done. It's just going to be too difficult.
They did have a Jackass, right? They kidnapped Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Hideo wanted to play the Brad Pitt role in the kidnapping, obviously. But yeah, so I wish it would have been crazy to do that, but yeah, it didn't work out.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, we have like just a few minutes left, so let's try to rapid fire as fast as we can. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, lightning round. Here we go.
Okay, Sean, can we get a Padres update?
Oh, we're not doing well. It's going bad.
Yeah, bad. Next, thank you. Next question.
Have you guys thought about doing any other animes inside of it, like Naruto, Demon Slayer?
I think we're gonna do the One Piece.
They were just gonna. I don't even think we need 5 minutes for that. Bang that out 3 minutes, probably. Yeah.
Everyone asked my question, so I'm just gonna add on to it. So when you do something cringe, how long does the pain last?
Lifetime.
Yeah, lifetime. Thank you.
In an era of YouTubers and like long-term groups like falling apart and you know stuff like that, so what keeps you all grounded? What keeps you all like foundation together and like maintaining this core group of people 20 years back?
I think we were all like great friends before we started doing this.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of, at this point, we're more brothers than anything. And you know, we definitely fight, but at the end of the day, it's like, well, I'm stuck with you, so.
I also think we never kind of forced the issue either. I think because we do a lot of different things, so we do videos, we have our podcast every week, we do streams, we do our live show, whatever. If one of them is like, yo, this ain't working, stop. We can do the other thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember when we were planning to do a stream at Disneyland or something. We were going to show the new Star Wars ride for the first time. We're like, oh, let's do a live stream for this. This will be great. And we got there and it was like, I'm having such a good time with you guys without the camera on. Let's have this moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like because we're okay with doing that, we haven't strained ourselves in 20 years into like, I hate doing this. You know what I mean?
It's not work if you take those moments. And
yeah. And as much as it sucked, I'm sure, you know, it would have been a fun stream. And then, you know, people at home were like, oh, now I don't have anything to watch. That sucks, but at least like we're not like wanting to die after 20 years. You know what I mean? So.
That's beautiful. Wholesome moment.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, I think we got to wrap this up. So really fast, lightning round.
What was your favorite shirt design you guys have ever done?
We have it. You're wearing it.
You are wearing it, yeah.
It's got, seriously, no joke. It's got super, well, I don't know if I can legally say, but Super Saiyan 8 Goku. And then on the back, anyone know if real? One of my favorite YouTube comments ever. So that's my favorite.
Mine is the one that's at the booth too, the Unit 1 that my daughter drew.
That's a good one. I'm with Rocco. I mean, I wore it on Friday. You're wearing it today.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a good one.
If you guys could bring back the socks, I would really appreciate it. My dryer destroyed them.
Get some socks. They need socks. They gotta have socks. Okay, real fast. Yes.
Are there any famous people you haven't met that you would love to meet?
All of them.
Yeah, I gotta go Spielberg. I gotta go Spielberg on that. We gotta work with Spielberg. How are we getting? We got the money plate guy. We need Spielberg.
Yeah.
In the office, who's the most fashionable?
Fashionable?
Derek.
I gotta say, it's obviously Rocco, the drip king.
Oh, you did well.
You're fucking all over print. You're talking pizza. You're talking the Matrix. I mean, Rocco's got fashion sense.
Yeah.
I love the Flover sweater.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I wore it to the office last week. We were like rehearsing stuff, and I have like a. It almost looks like a Star Wars like politician outfit that I put together, and like no one even says anything because I just wear something.
Yeah,
so
we don't
stupid
call
every day.
Dude, he walked in with a Xbox onesie, and no one all day, no one even noticed it. It's like, well, we noticed. I just didn't give a shit. He just goes like this every day. I see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, real fast.
All right, quick question right away. Flame War, how did you find half the shit you found? Because first, Pretendo 69, all the way up to working out every other day.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
This legendary forums, our friend Frank found a lot of stuff, Derek found a lot of stuff. A lot of research.
There's a lot of forums I used to be on like 20 years ago, and I just went back and would look through them and like, oh my god, look at
Internet
that.
archive.
So, yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Do any of you guys want this bag of mini pretzels?
No.
Mega64 had a participating Creator Clash. Who will be representing you as the boxer?
Derek or Garrett?
So I distinctly remember a video where Rocco offered this girl a cookie like out in public and he put it in his mouth and she still ate it. I've been wanting to show people this video for years, but I forgot the name of it. Do you remember?
The freak out theory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry, very nervous, but what was the first time you guys ever got a guess that just made you say, oh, that's cool, oh, that's so cool, we got them? Wait, holy shit, we just got them.
Miyamoto was like
Yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Nice. Also, I love the drawings your daughter does. They're so cute.
There you go.
I can't wait. She has to become an artist. She's so adorable. I want her to be an artist.
So one day.
Okay.
Yes.
The last question, everybody.
Final.
Point your eyes in this direction.
All right, fellas.
Let's make it a good one. No pressure.
This is a pretty good one right here. You guys ever emailed the Harry Potter staring guy? Like just to tell him, just to ask him like, hey, how you been? Like you've been in our video for like years and everyone loved you, and you know.
At the bookstore.
No. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You guys are great.
We're at booth 2331. We'll be heading there, and come visit us this weekend. Take care, and thanks for a great 20 years, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.